talk, yeah.
In the club, got them bottles on replay. Tryna break a record like a DJ.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy TDK, and I'm back, but we do not have to take the long road to the Super Bowl. All we have to do is basically win 2 games, and we're in the Super Bowl, which I'm excited about. As you already know, I get the ball first. And right there, man, with Randall Cunningham, that was my fault. I should have ran to the outside, and I would have been fine. And it's looking like my man's doing a little bit of run commit early. You know what I'm talking about? He must not know run commit does not work. Only babies use run commit. Come on, baby. You gotta understand. Hashtag Trilton. You guys gotta let these clowns out here know. As you see CJ2K, and get your fuck ass down on, boy. Hashtag excuse my French, shouty. I'm just saying. But as you see, my boy CJ2K, my offensive captain to be exact, getting into the end zone early, getting this game looking great early. We're going up by 7 early. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just great to get the points on the board. Let him know that we are here to play. We're not gonna lose without putting up a fight, if that happens to be the case. As you see him throwing a screen pass on the 2nd and 11, we end up stopping him short of a first down. Right here, he tried to run a little option himself, and then of course, y'all know my man gonna turn jabroni, because that's how they do out here in this community. You know what I'm talking about? People just can't punt. Punt is really not their thing. And by the way, users on deck, I do this defense for real, homeboy. Check this out, though. Before I finish it, check this out. Damn, Gina. Really? EA Sports, really? You know what I'm saying? Like, come, EA. It's about to go from 97 to 98. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? But I will keep it at 97 for right now. Like I said, I do this defense for real, homeboy. EA Sports, you Jag boys know you owe me 97, but you was getting there. You know what I'm saying? You was getting there to 98. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I have so much confidence in my game. And look at that, yo. I read it perfectly. He did the stupid run commit, but Randall Cunningham threw it short. As you see right here on the 3rd and long, I get the ball to Jerry Rice, and he drops the ball. So you guys know me. It's either sim style or get styled on. It's just that simple. So I take my points. I'm going up by 3 and keep it pushing. It's really not an issue. Right there, we end up getting a stop on the screen pass. But that fumble by Ray Lewis, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you almost went from 97 to back to 98. But it's all gravy. Like I said, I'm just glad I got a lot of confidence in my game, so it's not necessarily an issue. Right there, he ends up going on a 4th down, turning jabroni for whatever reason. I can't call it. I don't know what that lifestyle is like. All I know how to do is just play the games. You see me hitting a playmaker to Franco Harris to get into the end zone, and I'm trifling. Y'all know what's going to happen after this. You know I'm going to go for 2. Why? Because you was acting a straight donkey. See, I don't act up until you start acting up. If you would have been playing straight up like I was, we wouldn't have had an issue. Right here, it's the kickoff, baby. Either he messed up or I messed up. And y'all know I ain't messing up. So check this out, though. He gets stopped, and then he says, you know what, Kareem? I'm good. For whatever reason. I don't know why. For whatever reason. So you guys already know. Hashtag Chilton, we got to send that stamp of approval, baby. We got to send that message and let my man know. You ain't got no pancake mix. You know what I'm talking about? It's just the way it is. I can't call it. I can't call it, baby. I don't know for whatever reason, my man just quit. I don't know why. The game was not even far from over. Wasn't even far from done. But nonetheless, we're moving on to the conference championship, baby. Now, hashtag Trill Team. I know y'all are killing me with the Killer Cam situation. I know y'all telling me to can this man, sell him, and it's the kickoff, baby. You already know, in prime time, Deion Sanders, Pro Bowl legendary card to be exact. If he's back there, baby, you already know you about to get your fuck ass down on, what? Hashtag excuse my French, shawty. I'm just saying, see, I'm doing too much cursing, baby. I need to go see Dr. Phil. I was thinking my man was gonna quit right away also, for whatever reason, but he ended up not quitting. I'm sure he just ended up probably making some adjustments in his depth chart, or I don't know. Maybe I can't call it, but he did not quit, which was cool. But like I was saying, I understand Killer Cam did mess up in that game. He did drop 2 back-to-back interceptions, but y'all gotta get a man a break. You know, he was too excited for that game. He had a little too much popcorn the night before, so his hands were a little greasy. You know, it was a little slippery. He was nervous. Hashtag Juking, y'all gotta give Killer Cam another chance. He will make up for it. I'm telling you, he will continue to do his thing. But y'all gotta stop killing him, though. Y'all are killing my dude, Killer Cam. As you see right here, as this man ends up in the red zone, he ends up making a nice check down to his running back. Right here on the first and goal, he throws a ball, and my boy, Patrick Peterson, who that dude got up. He got hops. My man got up. He got hops. And he ended up getting a beautiful interception. Right there, I should have gave the ball to Glitch Davis. He was wide open. But nonetheless, I come back and I get the ball to my boy Glitch Davis because there's no better tight end in the game than my boy Glitch Davis. Now, I'm not going to front. I think I might want to get my hands on that Gronkowski card because that card looks too legit. I'm thinking I might get that, and if I do get it, I think I might start him over Glitch Davis. I'm not necessarily sure. I'm not making no promises because I mean I've been rolling with Glitch Davis for forever, for the longest time. So but that card is just too legit. You see my boy Adrian Peterson. Look at me trying to make a move. I thought I was gonna be able to juke him, but it just so happens that he messed up on his hit stick, and then I ended up kind of going into it, which kind of slowed me down. So y'all know how that goes. But I'm thinking about getting that card. I'm not gonna lie. Nonetheless, we're up still 7-0. We're looking to get into this end zone. As you see, my boy Adrian Peterson, the MVP collection, the reward to be exact. You see my boy Adrian Peterson getting into the end zone, going up 14-0 on this gentleman, and he comes back and he runs. I want to say that was a screen pass, and then maybe his player came out to a wheel route. I'm not necessarily sure like what the play was, but nonetheless, it was a great play. Right here on the 2nd and 7, as he's looking, he throws the ball, and Patrick, see right there, I'll give Patrick Peterson a pass because Patrick Peterson did get an interception early, so we ain't gonna say necessarily that the popcorn hands was full in effect. But Patrick Peterson, yeah, in a way, you kind of owe us one, though, bro. She kind of owe us one. Right here on the 2nd and 5, after he did convert that 4th down, he ends up checking the ball down, taking what he could get, which is actually very smart. This dude was pretty smart about that. He pretty much took what I gave him. He pretty much kind of waited because I only rushed 3 players, so he kind of didn't have much of a rush. But if you allow Ray Lewis to stay lurking around, baby, he's gonna eventually catch up. As you see my boy Robert Quinn, he ends up getting injured on that play, which is not an issue because he's not a starter. He comes in as a backup, so it's not a huge issue as long as my boy Super Mario Williams don't get injured. And check this out, and by the way, no, you was a shouting. What are you doing? What are you doing? Check out lanky ass 6'4", Mr. I'm Too Tall Jones, Randall Cunningham, putting on a beautiful move. I promise you, I did not think I was going to be able to get that. I thought for sure he was going to end up stopping me, but it did not work, and it worked in my favor, which I was too geeked when it happened. So we just end up selling for the field goal just to keep it pushing. It wasn't really an issue. We're up 17-0 in the half. As you see this man, he ends up punting the ball, which was pretty surprising because he did go on a 4th down before. So I was figuring maybe he was like, you know what, I'm going to punt this ball, try to play some defense, and hopefully make it a longer road for him. But with that punt return from Deion Sanders, we kind of made it back to almost where he was at. I don't know, I can't call it. You see right here me doing a playmaker, and we only end up getting about 7 yards, which is really not an issue because you know what, that's better something than nothing. So I'm going to take it. It allowed my hashtag fast break offense to get back to work as I'm sitting here making calls at the line. Look at Randall Cunningham breaking the tackle, so that, of course, I'm running with the ball. I'm looking, nobody's open, so I just get whatever yards I can and try to get out of bounds at the same time. That was a beautiful broken tackle by my boy Randall Cunningham. So I tried to get the ball to CJ2K to get him started, but it didn't work. So who do I go back to? Of course, I'm going to go back to my boy Glitch Davis, my day one dude, the dude that's been here forever. And then, of course, on the next play, I hit the slant route to Jerry Rice. I hit the slant route. That's what I do, baby. And then, of course, as you see, the game got a little out of control. It got a tad bit out of control, yo. I mean, damn, Gina. It got just a little bit out of control. So what I did was I just ran that last play because he was in a little goal line zone. I ran that last play, got down, just allowed the time to go out, and let this man go on about his business. You know what I'm talking about? Because, I mean, there's nothing really I could say because the scoreboard kind of said it all. You know what I'm talking about? That's just me. And my man them get a -2 rushing yards out of the whole game. Talk about I do this defense for real, whole bad. But it's been real. It's been trill. It's your boy TDK. And I'm out.